What's going on, everybody? I'm Hunter here. I'm a film nerd, bringing you guys my spoiler discussion review for the brand new movie Alien Covenant that's still in theaters. I went and saw this movie Saturday night, and this again is going to be a spoiler discussion. I'm going to ruin the movie for you guys. So if you guys don't want any plot points spoiled or the movie spoiled for you, I suggest, save this video, go watch Alien Covenant, come back and discuss it with me in the comments below, what you liked, what you disliked, and you know how my reviews go. I'm giving all the pros, all the cons, my rating 1 to 10. And then, we're going to add in more spoiler discussions. Opening thoughts, I actually really enjoyed this movie. Now, a little feedback, I haven't watched any of the Alien movies. I've been tempted to, I just haven't got around to it. Definitely going to go back and watch Alien and Aliens to do a review for you guys as more of a retro show on this channel called Retro Reviews. But going into Alien Covenant, I did not, I had a clean slate. I did not know anything. I didn't watch Prometheus because I heard it kind of sucked. But I knew pretty much of the background, knew the characters, because I watched that little short that they had before about the crew and all that stuff, the prologue or whatever. And man, did I enjoy this movie. Now, was it the greatest movie of all time? No. Did it have problems? Yes. Every movie has problems. Pretty much. And now again, spoilers, because we're getting to the spoiler discussion now. The movie starts off with a team aboard the Covenant trying to find a new home, basically. And pretty much, it's the exact same story we've seen before. They try to harvest a new home. They go off topic. They go off their designated path to a new place. And of course, that's where all the aliens exist. That's where all, the xenomorph and the monomorph. Let me look that up real quick so I don't mess up anything. Yes, the xenomorph and I want to get so much hate from online for this. The xenomorph. There we go. Wanted to make sure I got that right. Where all they stay. So pretty much, let's go through all the pros real quick. Definitely, one of the most unexpected pros was Danny McBride as Tennessee. I feel like when we think of Danny McBride, we think of comedy, goofy, James Franco type comedies, which James Franco is also in this movie for like one scene, and even not even that, he's in like a little video recording. But he was probably the best character of this movie because he has so much depth. Like you've seen, he brings the comedy, he brings, when stuff needs to get serious, he can get very serious. He gets emotional at times, especially when I think his wife gets killed on the Covenant, and they're on the outside looking in, and just such a good scene where he breaks down. I love the chemistry of the cast. Michael Fassbender is another pro, definitely, because he has to play two roles. He plays Walter, and he also plays David. It was David that was in Prometheus, if I remember correctly, from what I've been reading online. But definitely, Fassbender brings such a good character, development into this movie. Another pro would be the aliens. Definitely, they looked great. The CGI, couldn't really tell. Very, very fluid. Um, I love the I love some of the themes that are in this movie. Also, I'm pretty much going into more of what the Frankenstein novels were, which was also talking about creators and wanting to play as God, which David was trying to do. He pretty much creates these xenomorphs. He creates the neomorphs, and he pretty much uses this by wanting to make the perfect person, the perfect human. And I love how, especially in the opening scene where you see David and you see his creator. Like I said, I haven't watched Prometheus. I need to go back and watch these movies. But, they're doing a little power play where David pretty much goes to him and he says, you grow old and you die. I don't. I'm a machine. I live forever. Why do you own me? He starts questioning his own humanity. And there's such a good scene where he has a teapot right there, right next to him. And the older master says, make me some tea. Really, really good power play there. Another scenes I like, going into the horror thriller of it. When the aliens first do show up, and you have that feeling in your gut, and the music starts slowing down, and the tone, the atmosphere is just incredible. The cast and crew work well together. The actors are very, very, very solid. I love learning more about the aliens. Whereabouts, like how they came to be. How did they get on the ship? Just all that stuff I love is so interesting. Give me 1 second, guys. Another positive thing I love was really a scene where it's the twist ending where David and Walter end up fighting. David wants to protect the Covenant crew because he has I'm guessing he's starting to have feelings for Danny, which is also played by is it Catherine Watterson? I hope I didn't mess that up. Also kudos, very good performance from her as Danny. And they end up getting in a big fight. And what I love is that you don't see who won the fight. So, I was thinking when, Fassbender as David got on the ship that he was actually David. No, he was the good guy. He actually beat his evil counterpart, and we had a happy ending. No, they twisted it on us and said that was Walter instead. Or did I get that confused? I may have gotten those two confused. Yes, Walter's good. David's the bad. Yeah. So instead of Walter being the good guy, we find out that it's David who is the evil, control master, and he puts them all to sleep, and he starts making face huggers. He puts them right next to the aliens, and now he owns the entire ship of the Covenant, and opens up so many questions for a possible sequel. So those are really the positives. I love the character development. I love the way the actors, the chemistry they have on set and on screen. Loved Danny McBride as Tennessee. I thought he was a big highlight. Loved the aliens, the CGI, just the entire world. And I also loved the twist ending that really brought it all together. Now, no movie is perfect. Movies have problems. The one big glaring issue, actually there's two. The first one is just minor for me because I haven't watched Prometheus, like I said, or Aliens, so that I didn't really know all the questions going in. But if you were looking for something that's going to answer all the questions, probably not. You're probably going to enjoy yourself if you don't look for any of the questions. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little nitpick from me. The big issue for me is that the opening scene drug on just a little bit long for me. I feel like some pacing issues made the movie feel a little bit longer. But once the action kicked up, once the alien stuff kicks up, once the characters kick up, then it just keeps going. I really can't think of any other negatives besides a little bit of pacing issues here and there, and some questions that aren't getting answered. And that's for people who have watched Prometheus and all that stuff. Overall, I think Ridley Scott did a fantastic job with the Alien Covenant. I actually really, really, really enjoyed this movie. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I normally don't give you know what? 8.5. I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. This was a nearly perfect movie for me. Then 8.5 out of 10. I just feel like this was such a good, cohesive movie that I walked in there not knowing anything, and I walked out really enjoying myself. Excuse me. Like I said, one day this week I'm going to watch Alien and Aliens. I'm going to put those out as retro reviews. I'm also going to do the movie trivia Schmodown reaction videos, which I've missed 2 of them, so I'm probably going to do one tomorrow, which was the newest one, which was, let me look that up real quick so I can make sure. Wow, my phone's super slow. Alright. Which will be Rotten Tomatoes versus Team IGN, which was 2 days ago. Alright, guys. So if you guys want to see any of that stuff, the Schmodown reactions, the movie reviews, the retro reviews, the anime reviews I'm starting pretty soon, the game reviews, it's all right here on Film Nerd. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of Alien Covenant. What's your favorite part, favorite character, what you didn't like, what you liked. Spoil it up in the comments below. You've been warned, guys. I'm Hunter, and I'm a Film Nerd. I'll see you guys soon. Deuces.